Okay, cool. That's working. We have game capture. Is it? Am I able to hear it? Oh, it's just super quiet. Okay, cool. Close. And go back to this. Oh, is that not live? Okay, there it is. That's what I want to see. Cool. Alright. Controller in hand. A button pressed. We are playing Banjo Kazooie. Alright, cool beans. I am probably, against my own better judgment, I'm playing the N64 version, which means there's no save states, there's no saving of notes, and I will be having to go through Rusty Bucket Bay with all that information, but I think we'll manage. I guess pray for me? This is the best I could say. And I think that hopefully volume is fine. Yeah, you could say that. It's standing on something. Ick. I mean, literally almost anything else existing in the world's gotta be better looking than you, dude. Like... See, but what, she didn't ask about her kindness, though, so what do we care about her kindness for? We'll see about that. Like, I kind of don't understand. It's like, okay, all she asked about was, like, appearance, and he's like, well, she's also, like, nice, too, and she's like, no, it's still not cool. I love that sound effect. What are you gonna do today? I don't know. Probably get kidnapped, hang out in some thing with a window for, like, a couple hours. A lot of hours. Hopefully not days worth. But like, what adventure would they actually like be going on though? If Tootie thinks she's fairer than me, I'll steal her looks, and ugly she'll be. What a dick. Is that your brother? You know, the thing that came out of the witch's mouth? Is that your brother? No. I'm actually going to do this. I'm actually doing this. Because I'm wondering what happened last time is my... Oh, you know what? That makes sense. Oh, no. Remute. Okay, cool. There we go. No, I actually just, I think I possibly realized why my, I think the last time I accidentally closed my thing out was because I think I double-clicked, because I realized where the close is at for audio stuff, and that is in the same spot, so I think I double-clicked stop stream last time. Let's get outside. There's trouble. And I am also going to do the very cool beans thing, and we are not going to be going through the tutorial because I already know the controls. Also, I love how he just has flowers growing in his... I'm assuming this is like rock or something, but I absolutely hate the idea of that. Listen up, Bob and Bottle's a short-sighted mole. I'm Banjo, and this year... Actually, I don't know, if people want to, like, skip the dialogue, let me know, but I don't mind going through it. Better than you can, Goggle Boy. What was all that noise about? Where's my sister Tootie? The ugly witch Gruntilda swooped down out of the sky and grabbed her. Calm down, Geeky, we'll get her back. Where'd she go? She flew up to her mountain lair. It's really dangerous, so you'll probably need some training before you go up there. Press A if you want me to teach you some basic moves, or B if you think you're already good enough. Which is so nice that they added this, or they had this included so early on. Very well, now I'll give you your basic moves. Meet me at the top of the Spiral Mountain. Okay, And I also hate that, like, this move is so not as good as it is in later games. But of course, that only makes the most sense. Gonna be a lot of growing pains in all of this. And nope, there's nothing there. But there's stuff there. Oh yeah, you have to actually backflip jump up to that. I'm an extra honeycomb piece. Collect 6 of us to increase your energy bar. And there should be one, as I say, it's probably in this cubby. Or I think it's like this side. And only on a single unit of air? I don't know if that's what you want to call it. We don't have Talon Trot, so we must walk the entire way on our feetsies. We got 1, 2, 3, and I think, was that one more then? Bingo, bango. Cool beans, we got that. Camera, as I say, please let me adjust you. And we gotta beat up the cauliflower. I think that's what's up here. Delightful. Which whenever we're talking, oh, you know, you actually can kind of cancel out of it a little bit as long as you jump out of it. That works. That makes it a little bit more durable. And I think the honeycomb's either on this tree or it's that one over. Nope, it's this one. Fuel, and then there should just be one more, which that attack is so useful in this one. And we'll be using it an absolute ton. But most people who are hopping onto this Banjo Kazooie stream is probably going to already know how this game really works. Oh, really? We're going to miss that? You know what? I'm probably going to end up earning lives as we go throughout the other world, so I don't think I'm going to be crazy concerned about that right now. But now we've got the I don't know, we call it like the empty combs in this. So we are now going to just make our merry way up the mountain since we got them all. Without Talon Trot, which makes everything so slow. Oh, and I didn't make it past the thingy. So you ready to tackle the witch now? We sure are. Show us the way, Bottle Boy. Dude, there's only one way to go. Look for me inside, which I love the idea that he just is able to go in there and essentially just through his molehills go wherever he wants. And it would have been so nice if we could have just gone like straight to the highest point through his molehills, but he ain't about that life. This fine contraption, so I'm told, will make me young and tooty old. Damn fat hag. Also, I love that he has like a more like, what's the word, like, cromulent? No. Whatever, his limp is noticeable. Because he walks like just fine in the other game. Power is on, soon be ready. Banjo, help. I mean, we're going to, but I can promise you we're going to have a lot of save and quit screens. So there's going to be a lot of that. Up and up. Hey, it's me, Mr. Jiggy. Now go and find a picture with a piece missing. Which I don't know. I wonder if, because a part of me kind of likes the way that they utilized Jiggies in the next game a little bit. Not only just to like their collecting them is faster, but like the fact that they kind of are like. I mean, granted, like I guess it kind of makes sense more. Fill in the missing spaces with the jigsaw pieces. You've got the first choice, Goggle Boy. Great, to fill in the missing spaces on a picture, press A. If you don't want to use any jigsaw pieces, best be to leave. And I think they don't let us press, like, use the Z button until, like, way later. Like, I think it's, like, or the third picture will let you do it. That was such an easy fit. The others may just test your wit. Sure did. Oh, one of the best games. To some people. 2E is better. bro. Yeah, he's got just a couple. Sticky, tasty, honey energy. And, you know, do I want to go this way? Yeah, I can't. Well, really? How do I miss that? So sad. Yeah, so we will find all of you, which I kind of... A part of me almost likes this method of the Jinjos a little bit more. But another part of me also kind of prefers the full family, only because it's not necessary for you to find all of them in one world in order to get the Jiggy. You can just, you know, find an occasional one in all the others. And then, like, get a Jiggy if you find them all. Out of a family. So cool, we got that, and now, Ekum Bokum. And then, do these. I love the what do you call it, like the speech pattern for the musical notes. It's so good. And an X, which we can't even. I was gonna say, wow, no collecting it. But we still have to learn how to use these, even though we technically know how. Oh, hello, bad guy. And then Jinjo is gone. Bang. And a 1-up. Which I should have easily gotten that one from before, but I totally did it. You must search for 10 of us in each world. We'll help you progress through the witch's lair. Gnarly. When you're ready to leave this world, return to the start area and stand on the exit pad. Okay, but too early for that shit. And I think there is a way without Talontrot to get up that this spot, which I think I've done it before. Like, you don't need Talontrot to get that. A lot cooler if you do, though. And then orange Jinjo. Oh, one note. Note and... Oh, I was gonna say, really? Am I gonna miss that? Cool. And that should be 5. Yep, all 5 of those. Wow, I am good at aiming my jumps. But I do like how I'm able to get that stuff before I even learn. Which, let me go get my Ekum Bokum. And then his hill is up here. Oh, is it over that way more? Yep, there it is. And now, the way we're going to normally traverse this place. That sounds useful. How does she do it? Hold Z, then press the left C button. Continue to hold Z while moving Kazooie around with the control stick. Go practice. Bro, we're already an expert at this. You only just caught up to us, bro. Bounce, bounce. No, and then... I kind of like a little bit that they have some of them just kind of sitting around. But I mean, there's like, what, this is the second one you get that's just from, or actually no, technically third if you count the one in Grunty's lair. But they kind of need to do that. They essentially do the same thing in Tui, so can't be too upset. Well, I mean, they give it a little bit more purpose, though. It's more like it's incentive to actually find all my Jinjos. Like, be a cool guy and do that. There's no more on here. Nope. And then I know there's that honeycomb piece we'll get that's over here later. And actually, I think there's a Mumbo token in here, because they know you're going to check in this place before you even get anything. Hey, ugly. No bears allowed. Whatever. And I am, even though I know how to get up that one spot without Talontrot, I'm not good enough to go up the mountain. Not like those really cool speedrunners do. And there should be, yep, another section here. Oh, he says yippee, not but hey. Oh, I'm disappointed. But I'm disappointed myself for being wrong. And then the beautiful yellow Jinjo, my favorite color. So happy. No, get up there because you'll be dagnabbit. That's 62. 3, 2, 3. Over. I don't think there's any more going up this way. Kill beans. Alright. Now let's go down this way. Get the ones hurt. I also love the freaking... Go this way? Damn it. Camera at being like actually like somewhat physical or tangible and it can't go through a wall. Okay, got all of those. I was gonna say, wait, where the bull at? Bull's there though. Go away and leave my honeycombs alone. Oh really? Was I not close enough before? Oh, I thought it was. I wish we had the freaking A-B swim. Which I also have to remember that you can hold, because I'm really bad at remembering it, you can hold R and it gives you the sharper turning. I always forget that's a thing. Like that is so sharp and so useful, but I never do it. Because I always forget. Come on. Dude. Okay, wait for the water. Like, I love how the water level actually helps make a difference in whether you're going to jump up there or not. And we've got 4 out of 10 on here, so still got a little ways to go. We're going to totally ignore you, bull. You're a bunch of malarkey. What's up, Conga? Nice vest. I don't remember, was there only 3? There was 3, okay. For some reason I thought there was 4. Clever bear. Not really. And now we get the orange. Or at least that's how my grandma says orange. She says it like orange, and I don't know why. Yum, oranges are nice. They are, and now Chimpy's gonna enjoy you. Chimpy, yeah, you got Congo's orange now. Even though, like, if he throws them at you, why not just collect the ones he throws at you? It's not like he's, like, beaming them at you either. You could just easily pick it up. And then, before we talk to you, just because it doesn't change anything, we're going this way first. But this world does a very good job of, like, giving you, like, everything that you need and teaching you it, like, in the first world. Or at least all, like, the basic stuff is fantastic with that. Teaching you that there's, like, one of those switches in it, which more than likely means there's probably going to be one in, like, every world. Time for the buzzard to learn the ancient ways of the egg. I'm listening, Beetle Breath. Wouldn't you also eat beetles? Yep, Z and up with yellow. Anything else? Sure, you can press the bottom C button instead and you can shoot them out from behind. Sounds painful. I wish I never asked. Rare Bird can carry 100 eggs in her backpack. Oh, and you can also use a control stick to aim while you're crouching. Exciting, huh? Now that you've learned to use the eggs, here's 50 to practice. Energy is a little low. I'll fill it for you. Whoa, there's nothing more I can teach you on this world. Which is so weird, it says on this world. It feels like it should be in this world. Uh-huh. Jump. Oh, really? Just by the orange sitting there, that counts? Ah, son of a biscuit. Yeah, eat my eggs, dude. Me give prize to bear. When it's sped up, it actually sounds like a guy just doing it. I don't know if that's like... I don't know if that was supposed to sound like that, but it just sounds like a guy just going... So that's 7. So... I know there is one on top of... Yeah, so we got the Jinjos. There's still the one... Oh, you know what? I bet we... Oh. I know we're like half of them are now. Because we're gonna do the termite last, just so that we can like leave the world and not have to do the transformation multiple times. Which I wonder if there was anybody that was screaming like, "Get the one in his eye!" I was gonna relax. Also, I non-ironically want his yellow shorts. I know everybody probably like does, but I just with all of my heart want his yellow shorts. 1, 2, 2. Bro? Okay. I think there's, yep, one more. 2, 3. There we go. And we go up here and we spin in. And I know there's another one too, but we'll get that with the termite. So then that should mean there's 9. Yep, and there's only one more left. And I also think with 90, I think the last 10 notes are in the termite mound. In this one. Me, Momo, best shaman in all game. Can help Banjo and Filthy Feathered one. Watch it, Hut Boy. Mumbo's magic token hid by a witch. Find token and Mumbo help you. Banjo not got enough tokens for Mumbo magic. Look at sign. Bring more. Okay. Where is... For some reason it's not like immediately coming to my mind where the 5th one would be at. And I bet you it's like somewhere that I should have... I remember where it's at. It's by where that first Jinja was found at the bottom of the hill there. Remember. Nope, nope. Oh, there it is. I didn't need, like, it's a little... I was gonna say, don't hurt. There we go. Oh, the Ecombokems. But I don't remember, does that should show up in totals, right? 94, 9 out of 10, 1 out of 2. Oh. So wait, is it just game total then? Untold's Lair, Spiral Mountain, game total. Okay, no, it does not show it at all. Neat. Jump, boy. There we go. But yeah, it's kind of neat that it actually like wants you to like catch, or not catch, gather all of the Mumbo tokens from this one alone. Plenty of tokens. Stand on Skull and press B to see mighty Mumbo magic. And he stands on his chair. So neat. I hope we get a Mumbo magic free to change back. You come when ready. Termite bit small, but not bad for a first spell. Mumbo practice needed. That's for true. I love that sound so much. Sounds so neat. I could just sit there and like listen to that all day. No, get away from me. Where'd you get those cool shorts? I want them. And I definitely want that camera to like be in my favor. Because I know usually if I try rushing it, I end up missing a bunch of them. That's all of those, and a 1-up. You found all 100 notes in this world. Well done. I don't remember, did he say on this world again? If he says on, ugh, gross. Should be in. We're inside of it. And sadly, when I collect 6 lives now, when I collect this, we won't get the fun animation for collecting the last one, but it's fine. And I believe with collecting that, that means we have everything in Mumbo's Mountain. 110, 2 out of 2, all in 13 minutes and 20 seconds. Which I guarantee you is definitely not anywhere near like speed run time. But that's pretty solid though. Beautiful start to a beautiful game. And the camera's being janky. Grunty's magic stops you from taking the notes off the world, but the 100 you just collected count as your best note score. Try to get 100 in each world as they are needed. See, and I don't understand what, like, unless they were just wanted that arcadey feel, there was no purpose in having a... Yeah, you sure are. Momo magic, get weak, animal, turn back. Oh wow, it's weird that he calls it an animal and not like bug. All gone, must go back to bear and bird now. But we 100% Mumbo's Mountain, and I'm typically pretty good with Clanker's Cavern. I am not an expert with Clanker's Cavern. Treasure Trove Cove, I know it pretty well. This is a note door, sealed by Grunty with one of her powerful musical spells. Open it up then, Jam Jars, which is his brother. It's not that simple. To open it, you must collect the musical notes from the worlds. How many do we need? Well, clearly 50. But the door will tell you. See, and I still don't get, like, why do they say it's, like, you can't just keep the notes, but they can still keep like, keeps track of it, but not actually that you collected it. That door was easy, you got past. Unfortunately, you're first and you're last. I doubt that. Nice. You've acted and made a magical cauldron. Find two of the same color to create a shortcut. I liked how I accidentally went inside of him in the middle of his little talking cutscene. Eek Bokum. I forgot that was there. I just like to collect everything. Which this game also, like, with everything having like a sound effect and actually having importance throughout this, makes it very easy to want to collect things. And it won't let you do the Z button immediately. To remove pieces that you have already put down, press down the C button. But once the picture is complete, all the pieces are stuck there permanently. And then it'll be in the next one it tells us that we can, in the next one it'll tell us we can do the Z thing. Treasure Trove Cove. Which that looks like such a nice treasure box too. I would love to store my treasures in there. Which, I don't really have, like, treasures. I just have things that I really like. Do I actually have enough to do this door? 180? Psh, nope. Rawr. Though I also think I have enough to do the next world. We gonna swim this way, foist? That ugly bear you feathered free is nothing but a stupid geek. Rude, hurtful. Oh, what is this one for? Click Clock Wood is all the way here? I did not remember that. Wow. Well, I guess Eekum Bokums. Hell yeah, I was gonna say, always gotta check every nook and cranny. So glad I got that Eekum Bokum there. Nothing else though. That one is super well hidden. Oh, shucky darn. This is where things start to actually matter now. Let's open up our notes and start writing shit down. Where am I? You know what? We're just gonna write notes. Let's do Brentilda stuff. Gnarly. Okay. Oh, dagnabbit, Banjo, talk to the lady. Hello there, young ones. I'm Brentilda, Gruntilda's nicer sister. I've crept down here to help you defeat the old hag. It's about time she was taught a lesson. I know all of Grunty's disgusting secrets, and I'll tell you 3 of them every time you find me. Which, I mean, if she really wants her gone, just tell me them all. A fiery fate. If you would like to hear them. Which, I like how she says that, like, totally letting, like, not telling you, but telling you. It's gonna be fiery later. Jelly Belly. Nickname. Freshly burst boils. Nasty bitch. And what she said that was her favorite smell, I think? Well, oh yeah, and I could easily listen to it again. Favorite color is gruesome green. Gruesome green. Favorite color. Which, there's a guy, like, one of the reasons I wanted to do this was because there's somebody else who I've been watching stream lately, and they just recently, I think they're gonna finish soon with, they're gonna finish, Kazooie probably, like, tomorrow or something. And then like, Fresh juice smell burst away as her favorite smell. Okay, yeah, nasty. It is favorite smell. Okay, cool. But shucks, what is it? Oh yeah, and then like YouTube's also, since I've been like trying to look into like smaller channel stuff and whatever. I've been looking into a lot of like N64 like rare games especially, and I've been seeing it's been showing me a lot for like Banjo Kazooie, like Tooie specifically, because like as of late like Tooie's been getting a lot of necessary love, but I already played Tooie on here, so I was like I gotta play something else, so I figured why not it be this. Considering what Grunty did to her sisters that actually likes her, it makes you wonder what happened to Brentilda. Well, I think it's just that Brentilda's nice, and she is like, I don't want to be about this life. I don't share her terrible opinions on things. Ahoy there, this be Treasure Trove Cove. There be 2 new moves for ye to find. Alright. I know there's a way to kill, is his name Chomper? I don't remember, but I'm gonna try to get, this blue Jinjo first. Get him! Yes! Go, 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 go! Yeah, I ain't staying there. Haha, dick. Alright. And now... There you go. We got him done and over with. And then they actually make it to where these trees are somehow important to climb up. But not all the time. And I'm also pretty good with Treasure Trove Cove. I think, like, if anything, I might just, like, need a second to remember some things. But for the most part... Treasure Trove Cove, we've got down. Teach me how to jump. You'll reach new heights with my shock jump spring. Is that what that's called? Does Kazooie do it? My legs are tired. Don't worry, the turkey does all the work. Simply stand on a shock jump disc, then press and hold A. Chicken legs. Love it. I'm gonna go this way first, though. And I almost kind of don't want to necessarily... Well, no, you gotta do what it do the castle, or the sand castle on the first turn. This is a flying disc, but you'll have to find my molehill to do it first. Because you're so cool like that. Even though you can clearly tell that it's like something that I'm wanting to do right now, you're just like, nah, I don't want you to yet. But I will collect them all. Wee, I'm a red feather. I help Kazooie fly when she knows how. Oh, hell yeah, treasure chest with teeth. See, you guys are angry because you guys don't have that cool, like, felt cushiony shit that the world entry has. That's why they're angry. Chompies. There we go. And I love how just simply touching their teeth can also, like, damage you. Oh, the music starts and I'm not even in there yet. I'm gonna probably get hit. Hey, this Nipper's beach. You find nothing with Nipper's help. Help us then, crustacean brain. Grr, cheeky bird need feathers clipping. Oh yeah, just try it, shellhead. Oh jeez, he almost did. Bonk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I know this time he's like 1, 2, 4. Delightful. I usually take damage on him, so that was very nice not to have to do it this time around. Also, the inside of this shell, they made it look so pretty, just like shells typically are, but they did a good job of showing it. And I think this was still, like, I don't think this was, like, crazy early in, like, the, oh, well, really? That first initial hit didn't count? Okay. Oh, really? Good thing you guys give 2 each. 91, not bad. Okay, I was gonna say, did I like somehow miss that? But no, we do. Oh. I also love how he just has like starfish and shit living inside here. Unless it's a dead starfish, then sad. And the music is so good in this game. Grant Kirkhope, you're a genius when it comes to composure. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I don't know why I thought like it was a little bit more like magical when he stepped out. Really? Collect it. I was gonna say collect it, damn it. Also, I'm surprised he didn't show up for that, unless it wants me to like go in the water more. Oh, and there's another, I forget where it's at, but I remember there's a honeycomb that's actually, like, easy to... Oh, hold on a minute. Is it there? I think it's out there. Dude, where's... There you are. I was gonna say, where the hell are you? Get him. No, you son of a bitch. I wasted my eggs on you. Oh, wait, no, Snacker, I think was his name. There you are, you cheeky fuck. There you go. Alright. Safety safes now. But yes, I remember this one. This is one that typically everybody forgets, but I'm not forgetting it, not this time around. Delightful. Which I do want to try my best to get... I want to 100% everything, and I am very much hope... Camera. Thank you. Okay, cool. I am hoping that we have people here who are super helpful, because I don't want to, like... I don't want to try to watch, like a let's play of it, or just, you know, like a walkthrough of it. I want people to talk to me during a lot of it. Mostly because it'll feel a little bit more like a personal experience, which I think that's why, one of the big reasons why I wanted to start streaming on here. This is your big chance, chicken legs. It's time for you to fly. At last, it better be easy. Simple enough even for you, bird brain. Ooh, scathing. Stand on a flying disc and press A. And then 25 feathers to start. And that's seriously all the moves that we get. But with as few as they give you, I don't feel too bad about it. Oh, you know what? I almost didn't get you, buddy. Which, I mean, I could have tried to get you later, but I mean, that would just have to be tedious, and then I'd probably try to do it while I'm flying, and I'll try to do that thing where, like, speedrunners will get it, where they, like, try to, like, face up so that they don't, like, touch the, they don't touch the pole, but they still get the Jinjo. I would have probably had to try that. Nope, turn this way. 2, 3. And then, if you guys ever wanted to know which is one of my wife's least favorite characters, especially because of how he talks, just want to make sure there's nothing else in here. Oh, it does let you go in the first person in here. Huh. Neat. Never actually tried that. Whenever I was in here. Looks kind of nice. Oh my god. Go upward, dagnabbit. There we go. Precision swimming. And then I want to try... So yeah, my wife, this is her least favorite character, is Blubber. And since she's not here... Because I know I can easily just, like, go and, like, smash this bottom and not listen to him talk. But I want to listen to him talk. Talk. Aye, that be half of me gold. Yeah, the other half is down here. Which, the one thing that I will say is kind of, like, meh about this game is that there are some things that you can just hit and you get into them or whatever, but then there's some things that require switches, and it doesn't always kind of, like, make it, like, blatantly obvious when things can be hit or not. Come on, let's get Ecom Boko. Alright, cool. And yo. And I like, you know, I should have tried the method of ground pounding to get that. Me treasure. I want to listen to his talk normal. I'm off to spend. So cool of you, guy. That definitely couldn't have been, even though he had gold already. But I'm wondering if maybe Jiggy's just like one of those things where they're like, no, you don't buy Jiggies, you don't sell Jiggies. Maybe it's considered like a bad thing to do. I don't know. Oh, really? You know what? Fine. I'm just gonna kill you all boarding and shit. There you go. Eat my eggs, you son of a bitch. I was gonna use those for stuff. Notes. And then I don't think it's this one, but there's one. It might be this one that's got 2 Ecombokums in it. That's probably gonna get Chompies. Oh, nope, I went through the top of his lid, head, face, whatever. Got inside him. That's what matters. I got inside him, whatever. Me, 2025. Do I need... let's just Talon Trot, whatever. For the precision, I was gonna walk on Banjo's feet. Now I kinda don't want to. And I think you actually have to like hit all these too. That is not the sound I would have imagined that a treasure chest makes, but it's what you did. To fly higher, you press A. Also, which one has... See, I know there's like this one too, where like you can kind of like attempt to get this. No, I didn't get it. Dagnabbit. I wanted to try to do like the speedrunner thing and just get it without having to what do you call it? Without having to like land, but I didn't get it. That's pretty close though. I'm proud of me. Oh, I would have missed that. Completely forgot that one was there. And nobody said nothing about it either, so cool. I thought you could hit like Z and get off of... I thought you could hit Z and just like let go of things. I don't know what game I'm thinking of that does that. And now we'll go up this way. Even though I could just fly up to the top, this takes less eggs. Or feathers, wow. Eggs. Wrong. No. And then... ambiance. Eggs, well, I did have some taken from me, so I do want y'all. Then I know there's a Jinjo up here as well. Yeah, that's right. Oh, there, you see, there's a Jinjo. And the dummy is freaking just dangerously close to the edge. But we're gonna, oh no, camera change, not cool. Ah, we're helping you, you big dummy. That's a thing Red Fox used to say. But not many people know who Red Fox is. His comedy was very good. Highly recommend checking it out. But he's dead now. He's been dead for a long time. I think long time. Probably like early 2000s. He was old though. He was old when he like got like was it Sanford and Son and all that jazz. 62, more than halfway there. Can't stop now. Also, is there a reason? No. Just to show you there's another way up. And then the grunty switch. Sweet. Everything's better when it's shot out of a cannon. Eekum bokum. Hell yeah. Let me get some precious little notes. 67, which I know the rest are going to be in that like back section. And I kind of wish... Oh, no. Stop. Gentle. Nice. Yeah, oh, that's gonna... Yup. Where is you? Come over here. Come over here more so your stuff doesn't try to fly off the edge. Cool. Fell into place. And I don't know if that... Yep, there it is. I love that those actually stay, but in Tui they fade away. But they fade away because then the enemies also respawn. And then you have chances for more. Safety slide. And then what's down in this one? Is this the jiggy one? Nice. We're going to completely avoid Mr. Splodies. Now, part of me almost wishes I would have gotten that one last, just so we avoid the... What do you call it? Like the jiggy, little jiggy dance? I don't know what they call it. Got you. purple. And I think the last purple one is like stranded somewhere. Don't entirely remember where the last one's at. But we'll find it. I'm typically pretty at finding stuff. 70. Do you have the 2 Ecom-Bokums? You do. Nice. Good job. Oh, I thought I just somehow like went through the floor. I was about to be like, no. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Nice. And then gentle, gentle, gentle. Nice. So then, okay, so now we're here. So I don't think there's anything really going that way. And I think there's a Jiggy over here. At least I think so. Either that or hopefully this isn't the one that just has like the 1-up, which if that's the case, big sad. Oh yeah, that's right, and there's no grip grab in this game. Grip grab is in the future. Because that's the mindset I have, is the future. Oh yeah, appreciate the likes, thank you very much. Well, like, at the moment though. Maybe more is to come, who knows. Also, I feel like there's something down in the water around here, and I don't know why. Hopefully there isn't. Or like, so I have like a weird sneaking suspicion that there is. Oh, I am dangerously close to the edge. Let's, there we go, get back over. Nice. Jump, don't need brie. And then, so nice that they have the shadow in this game. And let's safely jump up there. And I think for now it's... Yeah, because there's nothing... Did I check under that? Oh, I mean, I'll check under there later. But I don't think there's anything under that one little, like, plank. We already got... There's nothing behind you, I don't... Well, can't really see if there's anything behind you. And I believe we got the Jiggy that was down there. Yep. Oh, you know, this is the first time I've ever actually noticed, but it's probably because I'm using headphones for the first time. But he makes a ticking noise. I love that. I walked away for a few minutes. You tried talking to me. I left you a Red Fox reference in the chat. You did? Oh, I didn't see the Red Fox. I didn't see that earlier. Wait. Oh, Red Fox. Okay. Yeah, no. Didn't say too much. Other than I think that by the time, like, he did it, he was already kind of like... I don't know. I was just thinking of, like, Sanford and Son. But then I'm also thinking a super great movie. Oh, no. A super good movie that he was in. Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy. If you've never seen it, fantastic storytelling. And it's also hilarious, is Harlem Nights. But it is not a movie for children. I will let you know that now. Ekum Pokum. And I won't say it twice, but Ekum Pokum. Nope. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you freaking started coming toward me. Oh, yes, you did. That was almost death. Okay, so now I go this way. 50. But yes, super good, man. I don't think it went through. I'll send it again. No, I mean, I read that. And point. Oh, it still wants me to go this way? Also, yeah, so I think there's a Jinjo that's like out in a box somewhere too. I'll have to go and fly around for him. And I know there's a honeycomb piece that's also just kind of like out. Ooh, excuse me, hiccups. I think there's a... Oh, an Ekum Pokum. You get that. Wow, I should have gotten that earlier. We'll get it later. Oh, there's the other Jinjo. And I'm gonna hit you as well. Haha, you won't know where the treasure big ass X. You won't know what the treasure is, even though it's to the right. And then... I don't... Did I need health? Oh, well, just in case. I got it now. Bang! Gone. And now... Not one of the easiest ones. Oh, really? Do I have to... There we go. I don't remember if it was like, do I actually have to like specifically beak barge at it? Okay, let's see. Sanford and Son is tied with a few other shows being one of my favorite sitcoms. I think like my biggest reason why I think it's like it's gotta definitely be up there is just because I mean, other than like just the humor being really good, I mean I think it did a good job of like showing people like, I mean, other than doing like the whole like, you know, sitcom-y humor stuff, I think it did a very good job of like just actually showing like how real life really was. Like not everybody is always going to be like loved and appreciated by their father, or their father is always going to exactly have like something good for you. Sometimes they're just like, you're going to kind of get what you get. And it's also another one of those, like, you don't get to choose your family kind of things. Because, boy, do I know all about that whole jazz. 90, the rest, I think, are going to be around here. Yes, I am helping you. That was the last one. Especially in the early seasons where they get robbed occasionally. Yeah, like, I mean, that's a thing that just happens. I think Bill Watterson did a really good job also in Calvin and Hobbes when he talked about how when they had a break-in while they were away, which like that whole thing too, like that I think like it did a good job of like showing you that people will actually like scope out a house and they'll look and find out if they're like, oh, they're gonna be gone for a while, we're gonna totally take advantage of that. What is the last jiggy there? Oh, we all know what the last jiggy is. Hell yeah. Let's go and... Ouch. Let's not go and ouch. No, we're gonna go... We're gonna go to one of the best places, which actually I think now that I do this... Which also, is the sandcastle here? Yes, it is. Okay. Take my eggs. Leaky patched up, now empty water for bear. Oh, I love that freaking little leaky fella. But yeah, like Calvin and Hobbes did like a good story about like, you know, getting, you know, your house broken and entered into, which nobody ever wants. And that's a thing, like, I hope I never have to deal with something like that. And luckily we have a dog that's here, and it's like something that I don't think people really appreciate when it comes to their pet, is that like sometimes like people just want to get in your house and then all of a sudden there's a dog there instead. It really prevents people from wanting to come in. Favorite secondary character? And from Maggie and the Ferocious Beast? Hell yeah, dude. Favorite secondary character? Favorite secondary character? And it sucks too, because like when you say that, I like, in my heart, there's one that for some reason like pops up, but I can't think of who it would be. Oh wait, I don't remember. Is this timed? It is timed. B-A... Favorite secondary... Favorite secondary character? B-A-N... Where's Oh. Banjo... Actually, is there an O that's somewhere else? Yeah, let me get this one. B-A-N-J-O... Did I walk right past it? Z-O-Z-O-Z Zoo Kazoo. And then I, and then E, and of course they put E right there in front of Mr. Big Old Bad Red Crab Person. I don't know why his name is like skipped me. Which, and it sucks that they made him like so like not that like scary, because his color scheme is so good, and you want to be scared of him, but then he is just so easy to like to just get. Favorite secondary character. The little jiggy dance. Favorite secondary character. Favorite secondary character. There's gotta be. I'm gonna have to like think about that because that is, like I said, like there's one it's like right there, but I can't think of which one it would be. Okay, so we're at 110, 1 out of 2. Okay, so I know. See, because I think it's like out that way. There it is. There you are. Oh, is it not that one specifically? No, come back. I could have sworn it was like out. I know it's out this way, but I guess it's not here. Favorite secondary character. That's gonna bother me because I feel like I should have an answer like immediately, and I do not. No, get up out of there. Favorite secondary. Let's go fly first. Favorite secondary character. And I'm assuming it doesn't necessarily has to be like a movie or something. I mean, I want to like hear like people throwing some out because I'm trying to like think, but there's like none that like immediately come to mind. But like I said, I know there's one. It's just like right there. And I'm still wondering, like, I think the second comb is like somewhere out here in the water. But I know you have to get like somewhat close to it in order to see it. And that's not a... Where is that last honeycomb at? Pretty sure it's like out this way more. Like maybe like this way more? Oh, no, that is a wall. Oh, is that it? There you are. And I like how they even put it like just above so you don't like possibly... Oh, delicious. We got it. Man, favorite secondary character. Because I'm like trying to think of like go-to, you know what? The first one that comes to my mind only in this moment is probably Tails from Sonic. Because even as a kid, I liked Tails more than Sonic. But the reason he sticks out to me in the moment is because of Sonic for Hire. And I've been kind of somewhat binging that show. Or like it's becoming one of my like... It's becoming one of my like comfort things to listen to. Because it used to be... It was Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Right now it's kind of hard to find it because there was a compilation that had the entirety like all together, and it was like 11 hours and like 44 minutes or something. But YouTube kept taking it down, and I don't mind watching it like from Team 4-Star themselves. But my problem is that I don't want to deal with the like, in order to, like, really be able to listen to it comfortably at... Bitch? Boy! In order to, like, listen to it, at work, I want to be able to, like, not have to hear the intro song every time. Yeah, it's like intro song every time. And I don't have to deal with ads, because of reasons and stuff. And also, I think the way to get to the next world is going back. We shot the cannon, and the eyes are done in bubble bloop, so we're doing fine so far. Nothing is wrong. But yeah, I think like Tails, and like even not just in like Sonic for Hire, but it's also because of oh, come on, just tell me I can do Z. Thank you. Z to put them all in. And we still got 15 Gs. Hell yeah. But yeah, man, nobody ever talks about Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. And I also love that his spots could come off. I don't know why, though. I feel like as a kid I was supposed to like him, but I did not. The pig with, like, clothes on, I don't know why, but, like, something about his character design, I just... Like, as a kid, I was like, he looks too simple. I don't know what it was. Also, I'm trying to remember, because I know... No, actually, I could go through the next note door right now. But why would I do that when I can do other stuff instead? And I know that Brentilda is up that way. Don't worry, I know that. Nice. Oh, there's another switch that's on the other side. Ooh, my phone vibrated. Another Ekum Bokum. Ooh, who is it? Oh, poor lady. Oh, poor girl. Alright. Yeah, bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. I also think, I know there's a, we'll hit this and we'll be able to go up there. We can talk to Brentilda. But I know there's a little opening that's in the water there, but I think that has to get open, and that gets open, like, way later, too. Right? Yeah, that's not even open yet. I walked away again, so you may have answered already, but I'm gonna ask again, who's your favorite? Oh. Oh, great googly goo. Oh, I'm thinking of something else. Oh, you know what, dude? Sanford and stuff. I don't entirely remember them all that much. Dude, because the way that I watched it was with TV Land. Back in like 2010, 2011 was when I probably watched the most. And that was because we had Dish. I don't even know how I really would like watch it anymore. Is there anything? Oh, that's how you open the thing again. Going over this way. And now we can go there. You side with Banjo, but change tack. Imagine you on Grunty's pack. Oh, I love that that's what she says to Kazooie. I don't know. I mean, I think it would have to be... Great googly goo. Yeah, I thought of freaking Maggie and the Ferocious Beast when you said that. And also, I don't... Is this the one for Clanker? I think this is the one for Clanker. 85. Ooh, and I need eggs too. This is for... Oh, this is for Bubble Gloop. Which, I mean, still, we have the Jiggies for it, so we're gonna do it now. So we don't have to backtrack all too much later. Bubble Gloop. Yes. Delightful. We haven't even been there yet, and already we get a chance to look at it. 6 months? Peacock has it? I think I have a way to watch that, so that is excellent. Dude, I don't even know if that's like a show. I don't even know if my wife would like it. I feel like she would be like, I don't like how they, I mean, she also wouldn't like necessarily understand, and I'm not saying like she wouldn't understand the humor, but it's not her type. Like, my wife is very like, she likes super like nice things, and Sanford and Son I think gets like too real sometimes. Did I open up Clankers? I think I did open up Clankers, and did that. But I kind of want to check out what was this way first, because I think this takes you to Bubble Gloop, right? Or is, no, this is the, yes, the oh, hello. This is the cauldron, yes. And I don't think there's anything, okay, there is something up here. It's a gold feather, we haven't even seen you yet. Oh, I love that I was able to do that. You can't have characters like Fred Sanford or Archie Bunker. Dude, absolutely not. Well, and even like when it came to Archie Bunker, like his whole character too, like they were talking about like racism, like, you know, then, and not in like a positive manner, but like that was still, especially for the era, it was still unnecessarily common. And they talked about that, but I think they also like hit with I think it was, what is it? Because then that show had the Jeffersons as a, oh, what do they call it? Spin-off show. No, yeah, spin-off show. And they did, I think they did a very good job back in that time of, like, going at it in a way where you're like, where it didn't feel like, it didn't feel forced. I really like that. But, like, also at the end of the day, like, Archie was a dick. But they knew Archie was a dick. Also, I love this world so much, and I know for many people, they do not like it. Especially if you do not like sharks, if you don't like... And this is, like, something that I never, like... I never thought about, like... I mean, because we were kids, but I never thought about, like, vor. But then people are like, it's technically vor because you go inside Clanker, and it's like... Yeah, but he's a trash compactor. Like, it's not the same. Like, yes, no, but no. We got that one there. I was like, eek 'em boke 'em. Yeah. But yeah, no, you definitely can't have... Well, and even then, like, Fred Sanford, he wasn't even, like, terrible. But, like, the fact that he just always was, like, calling his son a big dummy, people would just be like, no, fathers are supposed to be, like, positive and supportive. Like, that, he's bad. He's a bad dad. And you're like, well, yeah, he's not supposed to be, like, the best dad, but at the same time, oh, there you are. I was like, why do I hear you? But I do not see you. Man, now you got me wanting to check out Peacock and make sure that I got an account. Now I want to watch Sanford and Son. Also, how many eggs do I have? Oh, 94. Yeah, I can fill up here. Why not? Though I think he's got a line of eggs on his back too. But you know what? I'm gonna probably use a good amount of eggs in this section here. Oh, really? I'm preventing myself from having 99 right now. That's cool. Also, I just got a notification from my Discord, which if you guys didn't know, there is a link for it in my description, or at least there's supposed to be. If it's not, somebody please tell me and I will correct that. But my Discord is hella chill. We got people who play all different kinds of video games, and it's super nice. And also, I have a secondary channel, which if you guys want to check that out, that's also there in the description. I'm Clanker, watch Witch's Garbage Grinder. Clanker not like dirty water, want fresh air. But it's where I do recorded stuff, and I talk about like movies and other stuff, and games, and whatever else comes to mind. And in my Discord, I'm wanting to start, like showing the movies and stuff that I end up talking about in there, so you guys will be able to be there for that whole fun little shebang. Get rid of you now, since these guys do not respawn. It's the best time. Yeah, I need the... Does the water not do that whole thing? Oh, no, I think you have to get up there by letting him up, which... My least favorite part of the game when it comes to... Or at least my least favorite part of Clanker's Cavern is doing this underwater shit, because it is not, like, crazy stressful, but it is stressful enough to have to worry about the air. But then you get... Gloop. Camera, please adjust. Camera, adjust. I need to find Gloop. I need his bubbles. Well, let's just focus on the key for a second. There we go. Perfect. Fred and Lamont are both kind of warped. They prevent each other from moving on with their lives. Yeah, well, I mean, dude, there are some people who, like, that's how they live their lives. I've witnessed it where... And it's not that they're intentionally getting themselves stuck, but there are just some people who, like, when that's the life that you live for so long, it's kind of hard to, like, get past it. Especially, you know, when you've been doing it for so long. But everybody also just, you know... But, you know, it's not as funny if, you know, Fred's by himself and he's clutching his heart saying he's coming to Elizabeth. Which I love how, like, Shrek 2 does a little, like, thing for that. A reference? Yeah, reference. That's the word. Gloop, where are you? Give me your bubbles. Give me your bubbles, Gloop. Camera adjust. And now we can go up. Most stressful part is past. But yeah, and that's another thing too, where it's like and this is something that like, and this, I mean, people have complained that this is like one of Disney's biggest issues, but I think it's like writing in general is that you don't have people who are supposed to like you get people who like like, what do you call it? Like where, you know, like people you're supposed to like are flawed, and some people don't like that. That's an attribute of like characters that they're supposed to like is that they are sometimes even like incredibly flawed or just, you know, like minorly flawed, but still flawed in a way too that is very realistic, like they are, because they're very realistically flawed. Like I said, I easily know like family who they would allow their lives to constantly be just in a state like that. Clanker's teeth hurt now. Eat too much garbage. Help, Clanker. I don't want to fall. I don't want to fall. I don't want to fall. And jump. Alright. And we are going to do this. Delightful. Which I love how that makes like the sounds that like they also have for like stone on stone grinding. It's the same dang thing. Do I have 50? We have 50. Okay. Then what is this way? We'll go that way in a second. We're gonna go this way first. I keep getting those guys before they barely even make it out. I feel like I should let them get me like one time. Out of pity, though. Out of pity. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, that's one reason I think the early seasons are superior as the show goes on. Increasingly becomes the Fred Sanford just... Yeah. Yeah. Well, and especially, too, because, like, that, I mean, like... Because, like, he was super big, like, I mean, when he was, like, you know, doing his whole stand-up career and all that. Also, oh, hold on a minute. I think I'm supposed to go... Yep, I remember what I'm supposed to do, so I'm supposed to go there. Yeah, well, because I think, like, it's... Cause he had his whole, like, stand-up, which got him, like, super big. But then they did, like, the show, and the show helped him get, like, bigger. But because he already had, like, a following at that, you know, before the show he'd even started, like, people were just like, I'm probably watching this show for him. And then they realized that. And there was more comedically that they could do with him rather than Lamont. Which I'm not saying is the case, but that's probably how it was. And also, like, TV back then kind of wasn't, like, exactly, you know, I don't want to say, like, really figured out, but they were still, like, very much, like, learning how to do all that stuff. Also that, yep, you're right there. And that, I mean, that was, like, a thing, too, where, like, there's, I mean, and even, like, nowadays, too, there's not too many shows that... When they realize that they're kind of like past the point of like their prime, I didn't know I was gonna slide off of there. That's fine though. There's really nothing else there we have to do. And now we wait for the fin to rotate up. Which I think that was a thing people said they kind of complained about this game is the cycle that you have to kind of like go through with him when it comes to like just like, oh thank goodness I caught that. Like the cycling in this level, I think there were a lot of people who were like, I don't like this. It's like, why not? It's nice and fun. The lady that played Aunt Esther had her own raunchy stand-up comedy. Really? Huh. Which, you know what? That makes a lot of sense, too. Which is probably why they also did so well, like, working with each other. Because, like, you know, they have that, like, importance. Sweet, and that's one, and then I know the second one, because I know there's like feathers and stuff down there. I'm actually hovering over the spot that they're in, but you need to be able to be brave enough to go. And I like how I do the ground pound and then B, so that you have a little bit of that extra second or two of air, which may not feel like much, but gosh darn it if it doesn't feel like a lot. And I think there's just a Jinjo at the end of this little section here. Oh no, it's a whole ass Jiggy. Nice. Now get back out, get back out, get back out, get back out. Please go, Banjo. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. I seriously believe with all of my heart that they planned this to work out like just in time. Get me out. Get me out. This is not an ants. For anybody who knows that reference. Now, let's see if I can do this. with no issue. Old raunchy stand up. Well, and I know that was like a big thing too. Is that like, dude? Because like Richard Pryor was also like incredibly raunchy too. Back then, like that was well, because and like people don't know too is like, and I mean, granted that's he's not in that show, but I'm still thinking of like Harlem Nights, and like that was like his whole big thing is like when he started, he was more like a, and not saying that he is like Bill Cosby after he did the whole the bad stuff, but like the way that Cosby stand up was, he was trying to emulate that. And he actually like met Cosby at some point, like while like when he like had first started, and he was just like, "Hey man, what are you doing?" And he was like, "Wait, what?" And he was like, "Yeah, you're just kind of like doing my thing. Like, what's up with that?" He was like, "Oh no, dude, I just you're my idol." And he was like, "Great. So why are you doing that? Why you like doing my thing?" I forgot that. Wait, oh, this is the exit. I'm a fool. I completely didn't realize that's what this was. That's the exit. So then, like, he started going, like, all crazy raunchy stuff. I never actually watched The Cosby Show. Never watched it. I don't think I won't say I've never seen it before, because that would just not be the truth. Because I do recall seeing it, but I couldn't tell you, like, anything really about it. But I do love how, I love that he was a gynecologist in that show. I just think that that is... You know what? Actually, I want the extra second or two it takes to get there. I'm going to do it this way. I love that he was a gynecologist in the show. That's the kind of doctor he was. But I bet you they also probably did that too because they probably said, you know, oh, it's so easy for him to be like a pediatrician or something. Or, you know, just like a regular clinical doctor or whatever, nothing fancy. But I bet you somebody was like, nah, make him a gynecologist for the wives. I was kind of hoping not to break the comb there. And you know what I just thought about too? I wonder if they had it in Tui where they don't... what do you call it? They don't... like the honeycombs don't stay in place forever. Or like, you know, like they don't like despawn. Just because like the worlds were significantly bigger for that game. Is there another one? No, it's just here, and then it's like you can jump down there if you want to. And there's up on... Are you still trying to look at me? That's uncomfortable. And I know there's still... Oh, that's where it is. And... Oh, I love that point of view. But no, I think it's here. There it is. Okay. There's one more comb. Honey, one of the, like the one-up combs. I think it's in here. Which this is apparently one that, like, everybody always forgets to get. Or they don't even know it's, like, here. There it is. Delicious. We got another one. Oh, I love how his Gaha's like you can barely hear me. Oh, you know what? That's his front. Let's go bust his teeth open. Have you ever watched Eddie Murphy stand up? Dude, dude, not only have I seen it, but I saw when, like, YouTube tried uploading it. Or when they tried having it on, like, on YouTube to watch. And for some reason, I don't know if it's their own, system, like, censored it. Or what, but, there was no audio for it when I tried watching it last. I don't know if it's still on there. They may have since taken it down. But, yeah, like, I tried, like, watching it last time, and it wouldn't, like, the audio wasn't there. But, yeah, I love, your kids are, what's it, he says, like, his kids are Bigfoot? Or he married Bigfoot, and he's got, like, Bigfoot kids or whatever. And then I think... Like, because it's been so long, because we had the one, I think my mom had, was it Delirious? Is that what it was? I think she had one of them on, oh yeah, we gotta knock all you fellers out. Gone. And then, gone. And I think I actually have health, like, loss, so I do want this. I was gonna say, where is that sitting at? But yeah, oh yeah, and then like Raw. I think I watched Raw. Raw was also like super good. And then what is it? What's the impression? Was it Lionel Richie the impression he did? Yeah. Oh, dude, there was like and like he and I understand why he did it too, but like he's like when it came to his stand up, he definitely has like apologized for a lot of parts of it because he's like, yeah, there was a lot that I talked about in those specials like back then that he's like, you don't talk about the same way anymore. He's like, and I kind of feel bad for it like years later. And I was like, yeah, you know what, that might have been a safe bet for you to have done that. Oh no, I'm gonna turn. I don't want those. Sweet. Has me thinking I still gotta watch Coming to America too. I kind of have this, like, it's not so much like a rule, but I have this whole thing where I try to avoid, like, continuations of things that just kind of take too long. Only because there's been so many of them that have just, like, not been what they should have been because they took too long to happen, or because, like, the times have changed so much now, you can't do it anymore. Like, Coming to America, I still have to watch the second one so I can properly, like, I don't want to say criticize it, but I can properly, like, get an opinion on it. Because I ain't no freaking judge, I ain't no reviewer or nothing. I just talk about things I like. But uh-oh, I might miss that by accident. Don't miss it. What? What did you do? No! That was so sad. Oh, I should have had that. Alright, judge me accordingly, please. But yeah, like, there's just too many things, like Bill and Ted, I think they waited too long for it. I think maybe they could have made it work, but that's one where I think they waited too long. But at the same time, if you make the story, like, the time is important for it, like, sure. But I just don't know, like, with, like, Coming to America, for, like, it's gonna have so different of a feel to it that I don't know if you could really do it. And you know what's, like, really weird, too, is, like, you know what's a movie that could, like, never get a continuation is, like, Pretty Woman. Because, like, really? Really? No, I'm gonna miss because of this ring. Come on. Let's just go underwater, and we're just gonna beeline for it. Don't touch the tentacles. Do. Now fill up now. Cool. Sonic, dude, you just now are seeing Sonic 3? That is, dude, every single one of those movies have just been, like, absolute, like, they are phenomenal, in my opinion. I think all three of those movies were so good. There's not one where I'm like, I could skip out on it. Like, no, they all have worth to it. I am not gonna get any more of the feathers, only because I just realized he gives you, like, 5 when you learn the ability. So I'm gonna, like, probably miss out on some. Also, I could have sworn I saw musical notes, like, at the bottom here. Unless I'm somehow misremembering, but I could have sworn there were, like, 1 or 2 notes down under the water. Am I, like, somehow misremembering that? Like I said, I thought, oh, you know what? No, that's where it is. Okay, there we go. Nitpicking? You know what? What nitpick? Because, like, I think I still have that, like, funny number. I still can, like, watch movies and just turn off my brain. That's why, like, I still think, like, the Mario movie, I don't, like, I mean, I can understand why people did not like it as adults, but I think the movie did exactly what it was going to and exactly what it should have done. I don't see there being too many issues with it and to say that it should have been a bad movie, because it was not made. It was made for parents who played the games and made for kids now. Like, that's definitely, like, what the purpose of, I think, the Mario movie was supposed to be. But I am kind of curious. I mean, if there's anybody else, too, who has, like, an opinion, like, on it, too, I mean, let me know, because, like I said, I kind of... Like I said, I'm kind of like super easy to please when it comes to movies. Because like I said, I can just turn my brain off and just stop. No, don't touch the tentacle. Like, I mean, like... Oh, shucks, I got this in a bad spot. Dag nabbit. Give it. Get him. Get him. Now go back up. Like, was it, the third Batman movie? The third Nolan Batman movie? Like, there's a lot of people who are like, oh yeah, no, this movie was horribly flawed because it's like, hey, wow, I would have easily missed that. Is there any more notes here? No? Okay, I would have easily missed that. Oh, you know what? I got hit. Sorry, gotta break it. Alright. But like, was it like... But yeah, like, the third Batman movie, though. Like, people talk about how he's like, wait a minute. How is it he was here, and then in less than a day, he's, like, there? And I'm like, man, I totally understand why people are nitpicking at that. I just like it because it's a Batman movie, and I just brain turn off, and I'm just like, it's Batman. I will say, I kind of wish they would have done Bane better, because they made Bane, they kind of made Bane a little, Also, I am not a speedrunner. I am going to go through this, like, the boring way. This move uses Biko's wings as a shield against the bad guys. Cool, does it make me invulnerable? Sure does. Hold Z and the right C button. Keep Z held and use the control stick to move around. Use it wisely though, as a move requires gold feathers, and you can only carry 10. Here, take these 5 with you. You've learned all of my new moves for this world. The rest is up to you. I didn't like the way Gerald Robotin was handled. I don't think that guy would have brutally murdered his grandson, who was clearly about to say I love you. You know what? I don't know enough about the character, but I do feel like that character was not supposed to be goofy. That's the most that I could say I have an opinion on it, is I think the way he was depicted in the games, from the little bit, and I'm saying little bit because I don't know too much about it. I still have to play those Sonic games. But like, I feel like his character was definitely meant to be a little more serious than what they made him out to be. Like I said, I don't think it's like unwatchable or anything, but I think, yeah, they made him too goofy. Video game Knuckles would never just hand the Master Emerald to some random... Yeah, absolutely right. But like, where I have like my brain turn offy moment there is sadly remembering that it is a kids movie. And because yeah, like that whole scene too, where it's like it's just a guy who just like it's just him. I was like, yeah, that was incredibly dumb. I was like, whoever would do this? Like that was just pretty, I would say like wrong. I think wrong is the word I would use for it. But hey, the kids don't care. The kids got their funny haha. So nice. And there's another Jiggy, and then more notes. And then I know I also have to go in the blowhole, not just use it to get elevation, like we all do with whales. 8, and I got 2 more. It's the boy. Hello, how are you doing? Oh, I gotta brush you when I'm done. You've got so much fur. Hello, Bubby. You've been hanging out downstairs. Oh my gosh, and it's 8 o'clock. You just told me. You made me pay attention to things. But yeah, I definitely gotta brush you when we're done here. You've got so much fur. Hang on up here. Yes, say hello to the people. Because there's probably people who have never seen you and they don't know that you're precious and the world deserves to see your gorgeous face. Oh, and you're even like looking up at it? Perfection. Hello, puppy. Get you. Okay. But I gotta go back to this now. I gotta go back to this thing. I know, you demand my attention. See, he is... While he is super lovely, he is also an attention whore. But I love him for it. But he's one of those, you give him an inch, he's taking all the miles. Elevator down. Thank you. But yeah, like he is so, and he's also shedding like a motherfucker, which is another reason why I don't want to just like kind of pet him too much, because his fur is getting everywhere, and I don't need this in my life. But he is my precious boy. Okay, yeah, avoid that one. I was gonna say, that's probably gonna get me. Eh, screw it. Let's just go. I'm impatient. There we go. We're at 9, and I think the only one I need to get now is with the, not these ones. I need to actually, I think, go back that way. Which, does it let me go back up this way? I don't know. It does not. Garbage. Oh, I have to go in the other way. I can also try going in there. Let's go in there first. No, I think I already was in there, so I'll probably end up just going the other way. We shall see, though. Because I know I'm still missing the, Okay, yeah, so we're already in here. I don't know why, but I can't think of where the jacked up crabs are at. And I know they're not inside here. Which now means I also need to make my way out. So let's make our happy little way out of here. So we actually did have a cat. It was my wife's cat that she found, and the only reason she got to even have this cat, and this is well before she and I were like actually like, well, no, this is when we were together, but we were not living together. She was still in college and she was still living with her parents, but so she was going and doing a church thing at night, like one of their like later services or whatever. And while she was there, she was in the parking lot by herself. Oh, it's here now. While she was in the parking lot by herself, a cat came up to her, and it wasn't a crazy old cat. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, I love you forever." And she was like, "I want to take you home." So she like called her dad, and she was like, you know, "I found this cat. He's precious. I love him forever, even though I don't know him. Can we keep him?" And he was like, "We already have like 5 or 6 cats." No. And she, you know, being the animal lover she is, she was like, "Please, please." And he was like, "You know what?" He's like, "Where's the cat at now?" She was like, "Well, he walked away." He was like, "Okay, so the only way you can keep that cat is if for some reason it comes back to you." And as he's pretty much giving her like the criteria, who walks right back out from the bushes but that cat, as if he could hear him on the phone, and was like, "Oh, hell yeah, free house." And that's how she got her cat. And he actually, a week before we got Bosco, he sadly passed away. He had, it was some kind of like growth disorder thing where his, like, we thought, like, I mean, and it didn't help that he got fat, but he also had, like, his upper chest area was, like, really big for some reason. Oh, damn it, I went to the entrance again. I'm trying to find where those mutant crabs are at so we can go and beat them up. But he had, like, that thing, so sadly he had to go, like, dude, this cat was, like, done, man. He lived a solid life, though. He was like 12 or 13. It was, which I know for most people they say nowadays for like domestic cats is not like old, but I think he still did I think he did a very fine job. He lived a very good life, and he was very good for her. Especially when she finally got to like move out for a while, and she had her own place, her and a roommate. Yeah. Oh, why did we get well, no, so that's actually not why we got Bosco. When we got the news about about the cat, oh, that's probably where so, hold on, here's the back section, that's probably where the crabs are. So, the reason we got Bosco was because, I had a coworker who actually is about to go and, he's about to move on from where he's at now. He got himself another job that's significantly closer to home, which is very good for him. But he, so he, oh, their eyes are so freaking goofy. So he, he had a dad who was getting ready to go into hospice care, but to have him go into hospice care, he was not able to keep the dog he had. And that dog he had happened to be Bosco. and we were talking about how he kind of like wanted a dog, but we didn't want to buy a dog. Like if we were gonna get a pet, it was always gonna be either through like adoption or if somebody wasn't able to take care of their dog anymore. So we got, so like there was a day where like, so when he, you know, his dad had to go into hospice care, he just comes over to me like one morning and was like, hey, you guys were wanting a dog, right? And I'm like, kinda, yeah. And I was like, and you know, we had the news about what was going on with the cat, and I was like, yeah, that was actually something that we had talked about. He was like, well, he just pulls, you know, he just shows me a picture of Bosco, and he was like, well, do you want this one? And I was like, oh, he's beautiful, I love him. I was like, but why? And then he told me the story of all that, and I was like, oh shucks. He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm not happy that I gotta do it, but he's like, I think if there was somebody that I would be comfortable with him going to, he's like, I think you guys are the perfect fit. I hear about, even though you don't like the cat, he's like, I hear about all the stuff you do to help take care of them and everything else. So I think, he's like, I think it would be good for you to go. 100, 2 out of 2. Hope you don't mind religious talk, but that's a real bet. Oh, dude, my wife's Catholic. I don't care about religious talk. That is literally, that's the exact same thing she said. She's like, you know what? She's like, I think if we didn't have Bosco, she's like, this would be so much harder to go through. Because, like, when she was not feeling well, and because he's also, like, dude, for the first 2 months we had him, which apparently he adjusted to us very quickly, but I think it helps that we were super good to him, which most people should for a pet. But, yeah, whenever, like, she was, like, super bummed out or sad or just was, like, you know, like, was just really feeling it, like, he was there with her, like, also kind of, like, going through some shit, because, you know, you're in a house with new people, and you've got, like, you know, like, a lot of things just changed. Like, he definitely, I think, had, like, a feeling like he thought he was abandoned, even though he wasn't. So, like, there's, you know, they say, like, it takes about 3 to 4 months for a dog if they get rehomed to fully adjust. He did not take that amount of time. He took just under 2 to be, like, fully adjusted to us. Which was super nice. But, like, whenever, like, she wasn't feeling too great, he, whenever she wasn't feeling great, he was like, oh, man, we're both not feeling great. So he would just go over and he'd sit next to her on the couch or whatever else. And so, like, you know, it worked out super beautifully. But now we have the issue also of, wow, your best note score is 100. Yay, thanks for interrupting, Bottles. You're a doll. The issue we kind of have somewhat now is that, like, he's already 7. And for his breed, if they're puppies, they can immediately be my experience. If they're puppies, they can just immediately. Yeah, well, he's 7, which was a huge issue because, well, he was about 5. He was like 5 turning 6. So now he was like 6 turning 7. We've had him for over a year, so now he's like 7. And the issue with his breed last about 10 to 14 years. And like 14 to 15 is like high if they make it to that. So he's just past the halfway mark, and that's something that we're gonna have to deal with here in the next few years. But I personally am okay with that because if he's happy now, that's all I give a shit about. Is that he's happy being here and he's gonna be fine. So that's how it is. And then I know, and you know, probably in a couple of years. Oh, what's up, Brentilda? So like that's like when he goes, that's gonna be, you know, another thing. But I think what we're gonna try to do once he's older and he's calmed down more, we're gonna hope that maybe we can get like a puppy or a kitten or something to like slowly, you know, keep a fuzzy friend with us. Back to notes. Alright. If they're, yeah. And I wish we could have had puppies with him too, but sadly they had him fixed. I was a little bummed out by that, but I mean, he's a male also, so like, totally understand it. My lazy sister often sleeps on a pile of treasure. Oh. On a pile of treasure. Sleeps on. The only thing she ever won. Dirtiest undies, Jesus. One dirtiest undies. Nasty. She often boasts of appearing on Fat Hag Monthly, polishing her crystal ball. Oh, that's not too bad. When the back of Grunty's hand whoops your butt, you'll hardly stand. Oh, I guess I didn't read all that. Polishing her crystal ball. But what was that in reference to? Often boast. Okay. Fat Hag Monthly. Not. That's a weird one to say. There we go. Alright, we got all of those ones. I think Wumpa is cooler, but I was thinking earlier Brentilda. Wumpa? Wumpa? I hope you don't mean like Wumba. Also, Bubble Gloop, one of the... I think this is a very like well-designed world. I always feel a little bit bad whenever I have to knock one of those guys out, just knowing it's old Grant's voice there. And her again. Damn it, I just talked to you, lady. Wumba. Wumba is cooler, but was thinking earlier Matilda could have filled that role. Maybe? But they would have also had to have aged her. Hello, buddy. Hi. You're breathing heavy. Oh, yeah, because you ran up the stairs, huh? I gotta talk to Brentilda, though. And the wife's gonna be home soon, because it's 8 o'clock. She should be home in a couple of minutes. What? Do you need to potty or something? Oh, crap, I shouldn't have said that. Probably feel a little excited now. Let me do the Brentilda's thing, and then we'll go, okay? We'll do the Brentilda thing, and then we'll go. We'll get you behind the ear real quick. Okay, let me have my notes ready to go. My fat old sister's favorite sport is loogie flicking. Favorite sport is loogie flicking? Nasty. Although she's dim, Fat Hag High. Fat Hag High. Attended. Fat Hag High. So nice. You won't believe that Gruntilda's party trick. Is it the... You know what? It's not the striptease one, but... Yeah, there's that one. Party. Trick, bitch. Blowing balloons with her... I'm gonna put butt, but I almost put ass, but I know I would then try to actually look for the word ass if I did that, and that wouldn't work out entirely well. Yes, man, do you actually understand English? Because, like, holy shnikes, how did you understand what's going on? Yes, don't worry, we're gonna go. You clearly seem like you have to. But there is Bubble Gloop Swamp, so I think he needs to go. And the wife is gonna be home soon, and I kind of wish I was doing this 2 hours, but I understand. I sadly also have to work in the morning. I will give you attention while I say bye-byes. But I appreciate all y'all's support, whether it's a sub or a like. If you guys had a fun time hanging out. If I'm on tomorrow, which I should be, it's going to be with Yoshi's Island DS. And then the next time will be Mario 64, and then we will be back to this. Oh my gosh, dude, he has so much fur. So, I'm going to go take him out. But yeah, appreciate it, 20. Thank you much. But I'm going to end it, and I'm going to take him out to go potty, and then I'm going to brush him, and then I'm calling it a day. But appreciate all y'all, and I will see you next time. Oh, my Lanta. Okay, Jesus, he knows what's happening. Alright. Everybody say bye to the puppers. Okay, gee, freaking, oh my gosh. Yes, we're gonna go. Do not worry, buddy. Go, no, go. We're gonna go.